In this University of Maryland Global Campus library video, you'll learn how to set up your Microsoft Word document using the proper formatting for the Notes bibliography style of the Chicago Manual of Style 17th edition. We'll be using Microsoft Word in Office 365. First, open up a new document by choosing Blank Document. It's a good idea to go ahead and save your document so that changes will be automatically saved as you work on it. Go to File, Save As, select the location where you want to save your paper. Then enter your file name and click Save. Here we have a sample document which we'll go through in detail. Change the default font settings to an easily readable font, such as Times New Roman, and the font size to 12 points. Click Set as Default, then click OK. Now set the proper margins. At the top menu, select the Layout tab. Then select Margins at the left, and make sure that Normal is selected. This sets all margins to 1 inch. Next, we need to change the line spacing for the title page. To do this, select Paragraph to open the paragraph box. Under Spacing, set after colon to 0 points, and then line spacing to single, then click OK. Next, we'll create your title page. Select the Home tab, then enter a few blank lines until you're about a third of the way down the page. Click Center in the toolbar and type the title of your paper, in title case with the major words capitalized. Then, press Enter to leave several blank lines after your title, and then type your name. Then press Enter. And next enter the number and name of your class. On the next line, enter the name of your instructor. Finally, on the last line, enter the date. Now, instead of spacing down to go to the next page, go up to Insert, Pages, and Page Break. This will start a new page. Next, we need to change the line spacing for the main section of the paper. To do this, select the Home tab and select Paragraph to open the paragraph box. Under Spacing, set line spacing to double, and then click OK. Next, we'll create page numbers. To see the header, double-click at the top of the page. Select the Page Number menu item, then Top of Page, then number 3. This will align the page numbers to the right of the page. To make the page number start counting from the beginning of the document and not the title page, check the box Different First Page under Design. Select the Page Number menu item, and then select Format Page Numbers and set the page numbering to start at 0. Double-click within the page to exit the header area. Each paragraph of your paper should be indented 1/2 inch. Left align, then press Tab and start your first paragraph. Let's finish the document setup first before you start writing. Now you'll need to create your bibliography section. To do this, go to Insert, Pages, and Page Break. On the new page, select the Home tab and click Center. Then type the word Bibliography. Press Enter. Click the left margin button to move back to left aligned text. Bring up the Paragraph Settings menu. Under Indentation, change the drop-down menu under Special to Hanging and change the spacing to single. This will make the second line of each reference citation indented under the first. The citation should be single-spaced, but have a blank line in between each section. Now you're ready to start writing your paper. Start on the page following the title page. To cite your sources in Chicago, you will use either footnotes or endnotes. At the end of the sentence with material you want to cite, select the References menu and then Insert Footnote. This will add a superscript note number at the end of that sentence and a footnote at the bottom of the page. Indent the note number 1/2 inch and then type your footnote. To change the formatting of the footnote, highlight the text of the footnote and change the font to Times New Roman 12 point to match the rest of your paper. Numbers for notes should start at 1 and count up consecutively throughout the paper. Footnotes should be single-spaced with one blank line in between each one. Be sure to see our Chicago Citation Examples page or the Chicago Manual of Style 17th edition for details on formatting your citations. Remember to contact the UMGC Library or the Effective Writing Center for help with Chicago formatting and with writing.